This is 7 News with Steve Saunders and Christine Chang. You're watching 7 News.
Still to come on 7 News Saturday morning. We've got some tips on making the most of those small spaces in your yard.
Welcome back, everyone, to 7 News Saturday morning. It's 8:09 for you right now. Even if you have a small yard, experts say you can still have some privacy.
And joining us this morning with some tips on how to make the most of those small spaces is Mike Ranson with the Associated Landscape Contractors of Colorado. You've got some examples here of plants, and then we've also got some pictures to show as well. Yeah. But the point being that, you know, you don't have a lot of space. There's still a lot you can do.
There is. We're seeing a shift with redevelopments like Stapleton, Lowry with the new urbanist movement.
Right.
Kind of renovating older Denver neighborhoods where we're tearing down houses.
Right.
Starting over. A trend to have less space.
Right, because they rebuild a bigger house.
Bigger house. We're also putting additions on existing houses, so we end up with smaller spaces.
Okay. And so obviously the plants are key.
Plants are key. We're talking about plants, though I couldn't bring them into studio, that have to fit in smaller spaces but still provide interest and screening. We want to still provide privacy from neighbors who might be closer than they used to be.
Right, okay.
Upright plants. But here we have some wonderful...
Okay, let's start with this one here.
Woolly thyme.
Okay.
It works in patios so that we can get it in between the joints and flagstones.
Oh, okay.
What works great with that is you get plants and the hardscape.
Okay, and just pull the other ones in as we continue.
Another great one is Spanish moss for that little bit more shady area. Very soft.
Okay.
I like that one.
Works again as a ground cover and in between patios.
Okay, Christine, ask your favorite question.
Oh, yes. I asked this during commercial break. I was like, is this relatively low maintenance? That's the key for me here. Low maintenance.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Many of them are. The small spaces, some have a tendency to pack many plants of a lot of diversity, and we're going to probably have a little bit more maintenance in that case.
Okay.
But others where we have you know, flagstone patios and courtyards with a little bit more of the hardscaping, a little bit less maintenance.
Okay, and what is this one here?
This one is a great one for kids. We oftentimes want to have plants that attract butterflies, attract hummingbirds. This one, a great one for kids. It's called lamb's ear. It's got a very soft leaf.
I like that. That's cool.
A nice, pretty flower. It does tend to spread a little bit. So to your point, Christina, this one may need a little bit more care in that it
this
wants
one needs a little more love.
Let's quickly get to some of those pictures. We're kind of running out of time. And these are examples of what can be done, I would guess?
In small spaces. This one kind of inspired by perhaps a French little garden with some flagstone ground covers growing between it and just a simple bird bath.
See, I like that. Is that nice. Relatively? Yeah. Oh, I like that too. This is nice.
So this is a little bit bigger space, but you can see what the plants are doing there. Right?
We're still trying to pack a lot into it. There's a staircase getting out of a basement with a little meandering stream and waterfall, and trying to get a lot of plant diversity into that space.
That's very pretty.
I think we have a couple more.
Oh.
Well, we tend to see themes. This one's kind of Japanese or Oriental inspired with a sukubai stone, a little fountain, and lots of detail in the stonework and a good diversity of plants.
Okay, and one more, I believe. There we go.
Last one, mostly stone, a little fire pit, and water feature.
I like that one. I don't see any green. It's really low maintenance.
Nothing there for Christine and I to kill, so that's good.
That's a good one, Christine. All you have to do is once in a while perhaps brush off the
there you go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I like
and then we always talk about the website you guys have, because it is such, I mean, you know, we see websites all the time. This one is really useful.
Thank you, Steve. Yes, AssociatedLandscapeContractors.com. We have a website, alcc.com. Homeowners can find the right contractor to work with them, and any budget that they may have from the initial design work through the implementation of that design.
And it's so interactive, and it just has so many great features.
That's a good start. All right, thanks so much for being here this morning. Appreciate it. Learned a lot.
Thanks for having me.
And for more information, you can log on to the Denver Channel. Click on thedenverchannel.com, click on As Seen on 7 News, and that'll get you all the details there.
Absolutely.